Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Mia Bella's Business Monthly Overview. We'll give it just a second here for the notifications to go out and let everyone come on to our live. Thank you for being here. We'll just give it a couple seconds here for the notification to go out, and then we'll go over the Mia Bella business, give you some information about the company story, the product story, and the Light Your Dream team story. And hopefully you'll get most of your questions answered here tonight, but if not, you want to be sure that you get back with the person who's invited you to our business live. Work with that distributor to get your questions answered. And hello, Allison, welcome. So hopefully, we'll be able to get you the information that you need so that you can make a decision to get started with building your own candle business. It's a great time to get started now. We're a little bit off season, so now is a great time to get the information, the training, get familiar with the company, the product, the knowledge, so that as we progress into the fall season, you are all ready to go and hit it hard, regardless of what method that you want to use in building your business. Well, we'll go ahead and kind of get started on the formal presentation then. Again, I want to welcome you to the Mia Bella Business Facebook business page that is sponsored by the Light Your Dream team. We've been in business since 2022. Oh my gosh, 2002. I meant 20 some plus years ago. It's been so long now. The company first started out of the trunk of their cars, but their homes, and it grew into a warehouse that is now housed in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So all of our products are made in the USA. So we are very proud of that fact that we have American workers that are putting these candles together for you. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us here live. All right. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about why our candles are different than something that you can get in the store. These candles are made out of natural palm wax. Okay, so they don't have any paraffin in it. It burns clean. Hello. They burn clean. We have very premium, high quality fragrances. They are lead-free cotton wicks. And it will burn completely to the bottom. Actually, here, I got one candle here that's already started. So you can see how even it burns, but also how clean. There's no black soot around that jar at all. So that is one of my favorite parts, is the clean, even burn that you'll experience with our Mia Bella candles. And it's gonna hold the scent all the way through. As you can see, it's a little more than halfway burned down, but I can still smell the scent. This is our Bella's Irish Cream. I haven't quite finished burning this one from St. Patrick's Day because, well, I started burning our last candle of the month. This is the Blue Orchard Breeze in our Orchard collection. This is one of my favorite candles, and you can see the beautiful crystallized wax there. No dull paraffin wax. So it's beautiful, vibrant colors that burns all the way down. They're non-toxic, so it's good for your home. You aren't getting the black on your walls, into your heating and duct systems, or into your lungs. And if you were to happen to spill the wax, you can clean it up with hot soapy water. So very nice. So that's a little bit about our 16-ounce jars. We also have Mia Melts. Now this is just wax. You can see there's no wick, so there's no flame to it. So these you can just put into a wax warmer, whether it's a plug-in on your wall or a desk that melts the wax, usually with a light bulb. Those are very popular. And one of our newer products is the Scent Sway. Now this is kind of branded as a car diffuser, but you can put these anywhere. I have one actually laying near hanging near the dog's area. So there's oil that you would just tip over, send the bamboo lid, and it's beautiful, beautiful crystal. So these are really, really popular. All right, so that's a little bit about some of our main products. And now I want to give you some information about the different ways that we earn income with Sensations. Sensations is the name of the company. Our signature product is Mia Bella's candles. And so that is what we are more known by as Mia Bella candles. So you have the option of how you would like to build your business. But the beauty of this business is you have choices. So one of the most popular and what you'll usually start with is retailing the candles. And we do this in a variety of ways. You can have online sales as part of your monthly distributorship. You would be getting a company website that has a shopping cart with all of our products, product guide for your customers to purchase from. And the beauty of this is the company does the majority of the work. They'll send out the product to your customer, drop ship it directly to them, and then the next month you'll earn 25% commission on whatever your customers have purchased from your website. So a beautiful, easy way to build your business. But more in person, and now as we're starting to get into warmer weather, a lot of our team members are doing vendor type shows, whether that's outdoor festivals or still inside. But, you can do home parties, office parties. If you're, again, interested more in the online, you can do the Facebook groups, the lives, build your business that way. You can work with small businesses, whether that's a salon or maybe a groomers or a vet or a garden center, and kind of tailor some of our products to what they normally sell in their stores. They're basically buying from you at wholesale. And then again, you get a commission off of their purchases. You'll earn anywhere from 41% to 50% when you do these face-to-face sales versus the online sales. So at minimum, 25% commission, up to 50% commission. Profit is, substantial in the direct sales industry. That's, an awesome amount of profit for you. And one of our ever-growing popularity ways of making money is the fundraising program. The company kind of started out doing this with a basketball team and found the love of giving back to the community. So as a distributor, you can become a fundraising specialist and work with groups in your area, whether it's schools or sports or missions, really anybody that would have a need. The company also sponsors cause candles. So we've got the mental health awareness now, the Alzheimer's, ALS are some of the organizations that the company has recently supported. So purchases from your website, some of that profit then goes to groups who are supporting people that are dealing with some of those issues. So again, just a company that gives back to the community. Also, we can do custom labels. So this can be used in your fundraising. They can use the typical catalog for 15 cents, but they can also develop private labels to specifically represent that group. So the colors or the logo is matching what they're doing. So that is a very popular avenue of the group selling candles that represent them. But this can also be used for like business professionals. We have like financial specialists, anybody that may be giving gifts away, whether it's at the holidays or maybe a realtor giving a gift as a thank you for closing on the home with them, and then the label actually becomes their like a business card. But instead of just kind of handing them that, then they get the beauty of the candle. Here's a custom label that I did actually for our team. We are known as the Light Your Dream Team. So that is our logo, and those that attended our company event were gifted one of these, and this is in the coffee scent. Oh, that is awesome. One of my favorites. So you can do custom labels. And then a fourth way of building income through Mia Bella Candles is team building or sponsoring others into the company. It's basically a referral program. When you share your love of the candles and the ability to make money with others, and they want to do it as well, they become a distributor, and then for that, you earn commissions from the company. So as you build your team, you kind of grow your businesses together, and it becomes really a fun thing to do when you are doing that. Now, the Light Your Dream team has leaders who've been in the company for 15 to 20 plus years, so we have the abilities to coach you along any of these methods. So again, it's your choice. You don't have to do all of them, especially all at once, until you get familiar with what it is that you're doing. So maybe start with the retailing fundraising and then later move into the team building. But we have the ability to help you do that. So don't be afraid of the concept of building a team for that residual income. The team has, we have a marketing webpage, the miabellabusiness.com, that you may have visited prior to coming onto our business page. We also have an exclusive training and resource website where we list all of our recorded trainings for future viewing. We have pre-written messages, marketing emails that can go into a system. We call them drip campaigns, and you have access to all of those pre-written messages. You are able to use our sample social media postings as well. So a lot of examples and just kind of taking the information and the marketing that your upline does and passing that along. So you don't have to be an expert in this business. You have leaders who will help you work your way through this. And it's one of the beauties, again, of this business is the flexibility that this allows you to work the business part-time. Maybe you only have a few hours a week. Many of us are still building while working full-time. Some of them are attending college full-time, or maybe even, parenting full-time. And whether that's kind of being a caretaker for children or even, elderly parents. So, a lot of people have full lives and are dedicated to other things. So this isn't a business that you have to, dedicate 40 hours a week to. So a few hours a week can certainly build you an income. There will be people that really don't have an intention of ever leaving their careers, but they know the beauty and the value of having a second income. Hello, Susan. Welcome. Thank you all for coming on. We appreciate you being here. And you're starting to see a lot more of that out there, financial specialists talking about having another stream of income and not just your employment. So kind of a backup plan, or putting a little extra money aside for retirement, or even maybe college funds for your children. So, you can simply work this business around the hours and availability that you have. If you have any questions, if you want to put them in the chat, you can certainly do that. My partner's on the line there, that she'll be able to answer any questions. If I see them, I do see things popping up, so hopefully I'll see the question and be able to answer it, but glad to go through anything that you're wondering about as we share the information. We have 3 different enrollment packages. The lowest one is about $60. We have one about $100, and then even our most expensive one is only still $119. And this is going to give you product as well as that company website that I mentioned that you'll be able to make sales from. So if you do go to the miabellabusiness.com, you'll see a picture of one of the Kickstart package that'll kind of give you an example of what you can purchase. So initially you have that enrollment package, but then you're also going to have a monthly bundle option, and your 2 options are $44.95 or $100 a month. So it's perfectly okay to start with a $44.95 until you start to build a customer base, and then easily upgrade to the $100 once you start making those sales. And again, this is going to give you product as well as the website. And there's no additional requirements of you beyond this. It's just the $44.95. The company is not going to require of you any specific sales quota, either on a monthly, quarterly, or yearly basis. As long as you're doing your $44.95, you are considered active, which then enables you to buy the product at below wholesale pricing. And then we turn around and sell it at retail, and that difference then is our profits. So again, not a whole lot of pressure on you to meet sales goals. We have people that do join just to get product at wholesale. So we kind of call them the wholesale buyer. We do have a Cent Saver preferred customer program. So if you aren't sure if you're ready to jump into the business aspect of this right now, certainly talk with the person that invited you to our live tonight. See if you can check out the preferred customer program, get your candles at wholesale. Then others will do that, but they'll want to also maybe start to share. They'll be burning it, and people will start to ask them, where did you get that candle? That's so unique. So they might start selling to a few of their friends and family, neighbors, maybe their coworkers, and that earns them, enough money to pay for their own candle habit. So that is nice. But you also then have the opportunity to build a business with Mia Bella candles and earn substantial income. It may give you the opportunity to earn a couple $100s a month, but it also has the potential to earn you thousands of dollars a month. So this certainly could become, a full-time income for you if that's the route that you would like to take. Okay. Again, if there's any questions in the chat, we'll give it another minute here or so that I can certainly answer that for you. Tonight is just meant to kind of be an overview, giving you some brief information. So obviously we want you to get back with the person who has invited you to take a look at the information tonight. Go over what enrollment package might work for you with your budget and how you think you want to start building the business. Ask them some questions about retailing or fundraising and see if those would be fits for you, or if you have an interest in team building, they can certainly answer those questions for you. And again, the beauty of this team is if the person that you work with, maybe they are new themselves and maybe they don't have all of the answers as of yet, you have a team who will support you through this. Again, a couple of leaders that are top in the company, so very well experienced, supportive team. So we would love to have you join us on the Light Your Dream team and help you to start building your Mia Bella business. So please get your questions answered. Let's get you started so that we can get you on making some money. So very much appreciate those that took the time to get on the live. If you're watching the recording later, that's great too. You can certainly comment on the post in our Facebook page. Lots of information is on that page. Every day the leaders post information about the products, the business, the company. So feel free to kind of go back through the archived posts, the history, pull up any information that you might have an interest in. And we do this once a month, so if you have others that might want to take a look at the information as well, be sure to invite them to like and follow our page so that they'll get notification the next time we do this. So thank you everyone for being on the call or watching the replay. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. You guys take care.